All right, we're the Beaver Boys. I'm Jay Vance. I'm one of the Beaver Boys. I'm here with my Beaver babe.
No, don't call me that.
Okay. Anyway, we got some deer shanks here, some small deer shanks that we got, and we're going to braise those today in a braising liquid. Mama Vance is going to wash those off for us and get them ready to go, and then we'll show you the recipe that we're going to use.
Did you say that was a three-legged deer?
It wasn't a three-legged deer before it was shot, but after it was shot, it was a three-legged deer.
Okay. This is our mise en place. Starts with 2 tablespoons of olive oil, the deer shanks. We're going to dice up this large onion. We're going to mince up the garlic, and it calls for 6 cloves, but mine are huge. So I think 3 is going to be enough. That's going to be minced. 2 large carrots that are going to be cut to a 1/2 inch thick. Salt and pepper. Flour, 1/4 cup of flour. 2 cups of beef broth or beef stock. 1.5 cups of red wine.
And we're using the Butchery Cabernet Sauvignon. Just make sure you would get a wine that you would like to drink.
A 14-ounce can of tomato sauce, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 2 bouillon cubes, beef bouillon cubes. They're going to be crushed. A teaspoon of finely chopped rosemary, and if you don't have fresh, we're going to use a 1/2 teaspoon of dry, and then 2 tablespoons of finely chopped parsley. Again, we don't have fresh, so we're going to use a tablespoon dry, and then 2 bay leaves.
All right, so we're going to start the cooking process now. We preheated the oven to 350. We got a pan on the oven to try and get it nice and warm. We're going to see if it's warm enough.
Ah, a nice sizzle.
Perfect. So the next thing we're going to do is heat the oil and sear the lamb shanks. And if you didn't have a big enough pan, you would only do a couple at a time, but we've got a big enough pan and small enough shanks that we can do them all at the same time.
Nice and brown.
We dried those off real good so they would get a good sear on them. We're going to go ahead and get them off the heat and remove them to a plate, and then we'll cook the carrots and the onions. They go in next, and we'll cook those for 3 minutes, and we'll be right back.
Okay, so we're at 3 minutes, and we don't want the onions to brown. We just want them to be a little translucent and sweat a little bit. Add the garlic. Give that a good minute to get all fragrant. All right, we're gonna return the shanks and nestle these little babies down in the onions. There you go, getting all yummy. And then I got 1/2 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. I'll sprinkle all over the place. And the flour. All right, then this is gonna cook for how long, Joseph?
4 to 5 minutes we'll cook this, and then we'll start adding all the other ingredients.
Okie dokie. All right, that flour is all incorporated, and we got some yum-yums down in the bottom that we're about to scrape off.
Next, we are going to start adding the stock.
Listen to the sizzle. Oh, satisfying sizzle.
The wine.
And start scraping the bottom and get all those yummy bits up. And that flour is going to thicken it up really nicely. And we can take a little sip every now and then.
Next we have the tomato paste.
Tomato paste.
Tomato sauce. Looking luscious, like my Beaver babe.
No. Okay, what next?
The bouillon that we crushed up, the beef bouillon.
Yep, crushed up. Okay.
And the herbs. That's the parsley and rosemary.
There's the parsley. There's rosemary. And my Beaver boy loves rosemary, so I might have put in a little bit more rosemary.
And we're gonna bring this to a simmer.
All right, I think we got a simmer going on here.
So now into the oven for 2.5 hours. We have our deer shank out of the braising liquid. We're gonna add some side dishes here. Mashed potatoes. A nice pool for the sauce. Some broccoli.
We do want to kind of be healthy here now, people.
We're going to get a ladle and put a little bit of that sauce into the mashed potatoes.
We do have carrots in this too, so, and onion, if you remember.
Perfect.
I'm hungry! In a minute! Alright, we got taste test.
All right, another bite. Another taste
with a
test.
beautiful shank. And it isn't fall apart, or it's fall apart off the bone, but there's still some bite to the meat and the sweetness from the sauce. A+.
It's not mushy, right?
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Oh, look down for just a minute. Beaver boys!
Yeah.